We are in the heart of the Gulch, but as you can see, we're not in the heart of the Gulch today. We're at the MMC, the Music City Center, with my friend. You've seen him before on the show, Walker Montgomery. What's up, man?
Good to be here, man. Appreciate you having me.
First of all, man, you've been looking good, man.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Things have been going good, so.
Oh, man, congratulations, first of all, man.
Yeah.
Engaged now, huh?
Engaged, yeah.
Dude, talk to me about it, man. What was it like were you nervous?
Man, I was a little nervous, but I was more nervous about the weather because we'd gone to Highlands, North Carolina, which I didn't know it's geologically classified as a rainforest. So we got there and it rained the whole damn week. And I got down on one knee and it was like God, opened up the skies and let the sun out. So perfect timing for everything. It didn't rain on us and everything. But yeah, man, it was great.
Well, congrats,
man. She said yes, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters, really. It doesn't even matter about the weather.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about the outfit.
Yeah.
But, talk to me about the song you just released this past Friday.
Yep.
Man, when I talk about you bringing that 90s country back, bro, it sounds so good.
Yeah, well, hell, that's the goal, man, and that song really shows off some of the lower end stuff in my voice, and we're trying to make the love songs great again, for lack of better words, but that's just what I gravitate towards naturally, just the love songs, those old melodies and the long held out notes and stuff, and that's what I enjoy singing the most. So yeah, that's what we're trying to roll with.
Well, speaking of rolling with and seeing the amazing Grand Ole Opry performance, dude, it was absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I wasn't there to make it, but your digital team does such a great job of showcasing.
Great, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. So talk to me what it was like to step on that stage, because stepping on that stage is kind of scary sometimes.
No, it's awesome, man. It's and unfortunately, somebody was having I can't remember who it was. Somebody was having their debut that day and had to cancel. I think they'd gotten sick or something.
Really?
So they came in and were like, hey, man, can you play one more song? And I was like, hell, I'll play 6 more if you need me to. But yeah, every time you go to the Opry, whether you're watching or playing in the stage, it's a fun experience, man. And it's definitely something uniquely Nashville that you just get the honor to do.
Now, I believe you played the Ryman before.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever seen the ghost in the Ryman?
I have never seen the ghost.
Do you know about the ghost of the Ryman?
No.
Okay. So Waylon Jennings is supposed to be that pops up in there.
Okay.
Is it Waylon Jennings? It's a very famous ghost.
Yeah.
And he only shows up when you're doing your performance before the show.
Okay.
So the rehearsal.
Yeah.
If you do such a good job, you will see a shadowy figure in the far right corner.
Okay.
But I mean that to say, when you step on stages like the Grand Ole Opry, I mean, what's going through your mind? Because it's something that people that are watching will never get to experience. And it's something that it's so unique to Nashville because you get to feel that energy.
Yeah.
Does the energy really live in that room?
Man, for me, I mean, yes, it does. For me, all the nerves of the Opry and the Ryman and stuff like that, they kind of come after you get off stage.
Really?
Because it's like, I remember my debut at the Opry. My debut at the Ryman, I walked out and none of my equipment was working and stuff. So I basically did like stand-up comedy for like 10 minutes while we figured all the electronics out. But I remember my debut at the Opry. I walked out and I was a little nervous, but then it was like, you got to tighten up real quick. It's like, all right, I got a show to do. And then you walk off stage and you see your family and stuff and all your friends and stuff. And that's kind of when it's like, holy shit, I just played the Opry, It's
100%.
Yeah. But no, when you're on stage, there's definitely, whether, it's a Tuesday and it's not completely packed or it's a Friday night and it's sold out or whatever it is, it's definitely, there's definitely an energy that you can't find anywhere else.
Well, you're speaking about energies and everything like that. So we got some energy here at CMA Fest. It's kind of weird because I don't feel like I'm at CMA Fest in the building.
We're in a cubicle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you got what, Reverb Stage today?
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
so the Good Molecules Reverb Stage right outside of Bridgestone.
That's right.
We're the last artist on that, closing it out at 5 o'clock.
Dude, that's sick.
So yeah, we've done that stage. I think this is our 3rd time doing it, and each time the slots get a little bit better.
Later.
So it's like, all right, well, I guess we're doing something right.
Well, I think it all comes down to just there's so many things. I'm surprised the good Reverb Stage because I think you're honestly man Riverfront, but that's what I think. But and I'm sure these guys think it as well.
Well, look, I'll take whatever they give me.
Well, 100%.
To be there.
What's it like to get that notification though when you get the call right when your team gets the CMA Fest call and you see your face? Doesn't matter how many times you play it.
Yeah.
You see their face with the CMA logo with the stage you're under. What's that like?
It's great, man. I always try to think about the first time I did it and just how excited I was, and trying to recreate that every year. For most things would be hard, but CMA Fest is once a year, and it's always such a good time. But so it's easy to kind of recreate that excitement. And like I said, every year we're getting a better slot and everything like that. And so it's always easy to get excited for it.
Well, I'm excited to do something. So I brought some games, as you kind of saw earlier.
Yeah, I see some.
Yeah, I got a few things. So I got a red flag, green flag game, and I got a spin the wheel game.
Okay.
Let's do spin the wheel.
You want to do this first?
Yeah, so you're going to put it right there on your lap.
All right.
Face it that way so they can see it, and then give it a good spin with the hand you got.
Here.
See what it is.
All right.
Ooh, favorite gig story and why?
My well, there you go. Yeah, there's a bunch that I can't tell, I guess. I remember when I first, this is probably the most embarrassing one too, but I remember I was first starting out and we were at a place called Union Jacks in Annapolis, Maryland, opening up for, I think it was John Langston. And I had my wireless microphone, and I'd knocked over a beer all over, like, equipment and, sound boxes and everything like that. And I'm just like, oh, my God. So I'm rushing to get paper towel, and I'm about to go on stage. I'm rushing to get paper towel and stuff, try to clean it up, and I drop my microphone, and it rolls under the stage.
What?
So I'm crawling under there. I'm like 19, right? And but so I'm crawling under there and and the band's playing. They're like, where the hell is this guy? But so I missed about 3/4 of the first song, like under the stage looking for my microphone. So that's one I always tell, but that's probably, I'm lucky. That's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me.
What's been one of the nicest gifts a fan's ever given you?
Man, I always like the signs.
Yeah.
I think the signs are more like, they mean more than just like a gift or whatever. Like, 100%. People send fudge or whatever. I appreciate it. It's great, but definitely the signs, they took the time to go to the store and get the poster and all this, those are, and some of them are wild too, so you get some,
you get some
signs.
Crazy things.
But, anytime somebody's got a sign that just points out, especially if we're like opening for somebody huge, it's like, oh hell, you're here to see me. It makes it better.
And here's a little deeper of a question here, because think about how many people you truly inspire. I think we go through, we really go through everything every day not thinking about that.
Yeah.
We create this content here, and it somehow, some way reaches a lot of people and inspires people. Your music and your family's music just touch so many people in different scenarios. So what's it like when someone comes up and says that your songs, your music has affected them and just made them feel good?
Yeah, it's great. And that's the reason why you try to put out songs that are relatable to people, especially with the love songs and stuff. It's we get a lot of, I'm playing this at my wedding, or this is my girlfriend and me song or something like that. So anytime that happens, especially with the love songs, it's like, all right, it's working. But no, hell, it's just anytime somebody compliments the music, it's good.
That's where it's supposed to be. Let's do one more of these, and then we'll.
All right, let's do it.
You never know.
Here.
Oh, what does that one say?
Weirdest thing you've ever. Oh, here. Weirdest thing you've ever autographed. So I always say I autograph anything that doesn't involve a lawsuit afterwards. So it was true. I don't want that. But actually, like a couple weeks ago, I signed some girl's back, and she was like, I'm going to get it tattooed. And I was like, there's something wrong with you. Because, she was like, we're down in Texas, sweaty, and it's like a smeared signature and stuff. But I hope she did. I haven't seen like any photos or or anything of it. But yeah, you know, I've gotten a couple of those where they're gonna, you know, tattoo my signature or something. So I couldn't imagine seeing me and being like, I want him on my body for the rest of my life.
Well, you know what? Real quick, what I got to do is on my phone. I got questions on here, red flag, green flag questions.
Okay.
Grab those two.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, there they are. They're right there. And I'm gonna just ask you a few of them. All right. And I just want you to pick up the flag that makes sense. Okay. For this question. So here we go. The first question is: they own more sneakers than they own boots. Red flag.
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
I'm not a shoe head, and I don't think anybody should be.
Okay, let's do a spicy one here. They say music is my only relationship right now.
That's weird. I've never even heard that. That's a red flag.
Let's see. I'm trying to give you a good one here.
There.
They show up to your concert wearing merch from someone else.
I don't care. Go buy a T-shirt. You can leave with some of my merch, but as long as you're at the concert.
All right, two more. They say let's just wing it on a road trip.
On a road trip.
Yeah, let's wing it.
That's a red flag.
Really?
To be honest. Well, yeah, man. You got to have some kind of plan. I mean, I'm a planner guy. You know, it's like, yeah, no, that's a red flag.
Okay, let's do one more. So, they say they don't date musicians because it's too messy.
I mean, they're probably right, to be honest with you. No, I mean, yeah. No, that's a green flag. That shows you got a good head on your shoulders.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
Well, first off, man, it's 2025. We're filming this in CMA Fest in 2025. What can the people look forward to the rest of this year and the top of 2026?
Man, we got a bunch of shows coming up. I'm going to Canada, or playing in Canada for the first time later this month. Awesome. Doing a rodeo up there. Going out with Cody Johnson some in the fall. We got a Scotty McCreery, Dustin Lynch tour. And we're going out on tour for a little bit with Dwight Yoakam too. So we got a bunch of stuff.
Booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
I love that.
And I got to pay for a wedding now.
Yeah, now you got to work. Yeah. Well, you know, Walker, man, it's always great to see you, bro.
Hey, dude, I appreciate you having me on.
I'm super happy to have you on. So my name is Tony Mendoza. We're still here in the heart of the Gulch, and I'll see you guys next time. See y'all later.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Good to see you again.
Killed that.
Always.
Gosh, let's take a quick photo.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll sit down.